Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, forward slash DJ Cornell B in the house. Back again. So, the transfer window forward slash the transfer deadline day has now officially closed. We have made not four, but five signings this year. And honestly, I, Cornell, can be very, very proud. Despite that we only made four, but the last minute, because right now the EFL have made plans of having EFL deals being done to get over the line before the 9 o'clock dot, then obviously out of nowhere, us Lincoln City managed to do one last deal and get it over the line, and we brought in the one and only Kamil Conteh from Bristol Rovers from League Two, and he's come to us. He's come to us on loan until the end of the season. Honestly, my reactions to that is I think it's a fantastic signing. Despite that some Bristol Rovers fans don't really rate him. Some say that he's lazy. Some say that he's not really all of that. But really, the thing is about when you're playing in League Two, despite that he's had like a knee injury, which kind of like stopped his momentum last season. He's had experiences of playing for Gateshead as well. He's even played for Middlesbrough as well in the Championship, so he has Championship experience. And then of course having League Two experience as well. And it's a player that I, Cornell, wanted to see at Lincoln City Football Club. But you know what? It's absolutely amazing to see because it shows that obviously we can bring some more depth as long as we're bringing in the right players, which I believe that we Lincoln City are always knowing to bring the right players in. If it's young, experienced, doesn't really matter. But the signings we've made from Josh Houlihan to Alfie Lloyd to Ryan One to Delgi and also to Camille Conte, it's just absolutely special. And obviously, we can't wait for them to come to obviously make their debuts. I'll be very surprised that Michael Skobala does play him, and I wouldn't be surprised if it would be one change being made against Plymouth, even though it would be a bit harsh on Valameith because Valameith has stepped up so well since Tom Bayliss got injured and who's now back in the team, even though he's going to be on and off the bench until he gets back his full fitness once again, just like Ben House. But honestly, the additions that we've made throughout the transfer window shows that we Lincoln City are on another level. And not just only that, we Lincoln City are really determined than ever to really keep pushing on our automatic promotion push and keep staying second and remaining unbeaten this season. Even though yes, it would be fantastic to go unbeaten until all the way to the end of the season. But honestly, it's just me being optimistic and being positive. But again, it's still fantastic additions being made, and it shows that we Lincoln City are using our smart ability to really add in the right players at the right place at the right time. But honestly, it'll be very interesting to see how Camille will be used. Obviously, he can play central midfield. He can play defensive midfield. He's very versatile in the midfield area. But again, I would like to see him and McGrandles play together. Or unless Michael Skobala goes free in midfield and goes with the likes of McGrandles, Bayliss and Conte. That would be something else. But also we've got to remember Valameith is also part of the picture as well for him to keep on improving and getting better. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic signing being made. And I think some fans are obviously not so sure. They found it a little bit strange that we signed Camille Conte. But listen, he has national league experience. He has, League Two experience. Yes, Bristol Rovers fans won't rate him, but he could be a different player and a much more improved player under us than probably how he was at Bristol Rovers. Yes, he played for Grimsby Town as well, which is our arch rivals. But again, I think when we're starting to judge players, we have to see how they play, and when we see how they play, then we can give our critique and we can give our opinion on what we think. But Conte has got a lot to prove. And I think he will prove his point. And I think he will show everybody, excluding myself, that he can really make a huge difference on our automatic promotion push this season. And the most important thing is to get behind him and support him, because he is a very good player and he has got absolutely the qualities to be a special player. Because to buy players from League Two, if it's permanent or loan, it's not easy. It's a very, very hard, long road. But like I always say, us Lincoln City know how to get the business done and really show our ability to bring in the right players, so that the right players, when they come into the club, they're going to make a huge difference. And I'll tell you, Conteh will make a huge difference. Yes, some will see him as more as a cover, really, in case we've got any injuries in the midfield, and obviously he can pop in. But there will be like some players that maybe might not want to be sitting down the bench, but then with the options that we have, it's very, very difficult. Yes, it will be a little bit harsh on Valamith, but look, listen, / the Ukrainian Iniesta, you know the rest. But again, I always say from time, it's about supporting him and getting behind him, cheering him on through tough and hard times. And again, I feel that Conteh will really make a huge difference for us this season. And I feel if we do turn it into a permanent in the summer, say for example we sign him in the summer and he signs for us in the summer holidays, honestly, I'll be over the moon. But listen, we have to wait and see what he brings to the team. Obviously, I'm very optimistic. He will bring so much positivity to the team. So I won't be surprised if he actually plays against Plymouth on Saturday and probably have McGrandles and Conteh in that midfield. I would love to see that. Imagine that. Imagine that in that midfield, because McGrandles has been in fantastic form, but Conteh can be at his best and Michael Skubala will get the very best out of him. But other than that, it's a fantastic addition being made to our club. So let me know what you guys think, but in the comment section. Make sure you smash a like, make sure you leave a comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much to the 731 subscribers who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. I'm out.